somebody's sucking dick somewhere. I'm just going to say it how it is.
Yeah.
Someone's sucking dick somewhere, Connor. Because my thing is, if you lot are stupid enough to think that the pay-per-view being, I get that we're taking pay-per-views away. Watch your subscriptions go up. So what you're paying now a month, I've actually paid now $14.99 a month for DAZN, and that will get me the events. When these pay-per-views finish, let's talk about business for a minute. Let's leave boxing to the side. You have to be stupid if you don't think the pay-per-view subscription, the monthly subscriptions are going to go up. So in turn, you've now got a subscription service that can warrant charging £30 to £40 a month because they can guarantee you DAZN. Let's take DAZN. They've got rights to Syria football. They've got rights to the American football. They show the basketball. They show the UFC. They show the boxing. And
they show Premier League if you're outside of the UK as well.
Yeah, and they are now showing from, I believe it's November or September onwards, all the pay-per-views will be on the DAZN subscription. That price is going to go up. Watch it now, you're going to get an email. Increase.
Well, the best way to think about it, or the best way I think to look at it is, what is boxing currently trying to do, or what is it basing a model off of? And it's the UFC, right? And that's why we talk about the UFC quite a lot. Not in strenuous detail, but we just talk about the UFC because it's a good base. The way that the UFC is so successful is UFC fight passes and the subscriptions are ridiculous, the amount you pay. But because you pay so, I don't know how it exactly works, but their illegal streams for the UFC is not the easiest thing in the world to get. It is a thing, but the UFC have got it on lock far more than boxing have. I am imagining they want to increase the price of the monthly subscription to somehow counteract illegal streaming. I guess partially because they think people will just sign up now if they think they're not paying pay-per-view, and then partially something to do with the actual intricacies of streaming illegally from a pay-per-view. But the point is, there's something shady's going on. Nothing, you don't get anything for nothing, right? There wasn't outrage about, there wasn't groups of fans saying we shouldn't be paying pay-per-view. That was not happening. So something's going on.
Listen,
and this is what I'm saying by there's fighters now linked to the broadcasters. And it's not, the one that comes to mind is Hamza Shiraz, right? I've got no issue with Hamza Shiraz. I think he's a talented fighter. He's going to be probably, and hopefully, the face of British boxing for a while. He hits like a truck. Everything about his boxing ability is incredible. And he comes across really well as a nice person. Hamza is an ambassador for DAZN, and he's probably the best or furthest along in their career for DAZN ambassadors. They've obviously got Abdullah Mason, they've got Bruce Carrington, they've got a few guys. But now you've got DAZN and Ring Magazine having such a tight relationship where Ring Magazine can basically dictate whether or not they're going to do pay-per-view. To me, that suggests Hamza Shiraz is going to get more opportunities than other fighters. And again, I'm not saying that's necessarily wrong, but when we go back to, like we said about Jerome and he missing out on the Commonwealth title because someone's more popular, that's reinforcing that tenfold. If you enjoyed that, the full Boxing This Week episode is out on our channel. The link is somewhere up here, I don't know where, but it's on our channel. We're also running an Amazon gift card giveaway, a £50 giveaway. All you have to do is subscribe, comment, subscribe. Your winner gets announced at 500 subscribers. And for our next episode of Boxing This Week, it is at 7:45 p.m. UK time every Thursday. Thank you and goodbye.